Good day all, welcome back to Cruisin Classics YouTube channel. Today we've got a heck of a big truck and a big bargain for what we're asking for it. It is a 1983 Ford F250 long bed diesel. And like I said, it is a whole lot of truck. It takes up our whole photo bay. Look at that beauty. We recently acquired this truck from the original owner's family, and it touts only 61,788 actual miles, and it has a clean Carfax. And being a diesel with only 61,000 miles on it, this truck has hundreds of thousands of miles of life left to do whatever it is you want it to do. We've got original paint. I would call it teal, though my wife says my sense of color is not good. It looks like teal to me, and it is in good driver condition, especially for a vehicle that's more than 40 years old. You can see up front we've got a little bug screen in front of the hood to keep things looking nice and keep rock chips away. Nice what they call bullnose front end, chrome surround around that egg crate grille, nice chrome bumper, a couple of inoperative trumpet horns up front. Nice blue Ford oval. You can see we've got bright windshield trim up there. And from the side view, we've got some really nice Owens Classic running boards and wheel lip extensions. Check those out. Really nice add-on there. They look fantastic and keep the truck looking nice. Dual side mirrors on each side. Nice for towing. And this is definitely a vehicle you can tow stuff with. Nice F250 badging on the fender, and you can see that diesel call out there. This is the first year that Ford used a diesel engine in their vehicles, and they relied on International Harvester for those engines. And we'll talk a little bit more about what's hiding under the hood shortly. You can see here we've got dual gas fills. That's because we have a front and rear gas tank. And up above, a glass-tight bed cap. In good condition. It's got slider windows, and I will show you the inside of it very shortly. Wheel tire combo looks great on this truck. Cream-colored steel wheels, dog dish caps, and brand new, I mean brand new, like no miles on them, we just put them on, Firestone Transforce tires. So you will not be putting new tires on this for a long time. It is ready to go. You see a little glass tight logo there. Folks who manufactured that cap. Moving around back, we've got a matte finish diamond plate rear bumper. Nice Ford badging on the tailgate, and up here on the cap, these are lockable, and we do have keys for them. And looking in the rear, you can see it's outfitted with a storage box on each side. Got that wood ledge in the back, 2 spares, and boxes of extra parts, belts, hoses, little doodads, all kinds of stuff there. And that is a diesel fuel additive in bottles in those boxes. Lots of possibilities back here in the tailgate. Underneath the rear end, we've got a Reese tow bar. Right there we go. And again, this vehicle is made for hauling. It'll haul your boat. It'll haul your camper. It'll haul a trailer with a couple of ATVs or motorcycles in it. Whatever your choice. You could use it as a work truck, a fishing truck, an everything truck. Just a cool cruising around town truck because it's got that old school vibe to it. Now that we're back up front, I'm going to pause briefly, get the hood open, and we're going to talk about what's hiding underneath. And we are back under the hood of the 1983 Ford F250. We're looking at a very stock appearing engine bay. And at the heart of it is a 420 cubic inch, 6.9 liter International V8 diesel. Backed up by a 4-speed manual transmission and rear wheel drive. A wonderful combination. You can see we've got power brakes. Those are disc front, drum rear. Power steering, hiding down in there. And check that out, factory AC, and it does in fact blow coal. A couple of quick notes here. I thought this was really cool. The gentleman who owned it before wanted whoever owned it next to make sure that they used the right fluids in it. It's very, very cool. Again, a stock appearing engine bay. It runs like a champ, starts right up, power to spare. Very, very torquey. And again, being an international diesel engine, it will last a lifetime. I am anxious to show you the interior of this beautiful truck. Just like the rest of it, well preserved. Original plastic molded door panels in very good condition. Check them out. Looking nice. And they have speakers integrated into them as well. Down on the floor, black rubber mat, along with some cool Ford floor mats added on top. And check out the original cloth seat. It is in excellent condition. I was unable to find any flaws whatsoever with it. In fact, when we acquired the truck, it was covered with a blanket. And I have a feeling that the gentleman who used to own this truck sat on the blanket and never sat directly on the seat because it looks pristine. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's hop on inside. I'll give you a little look over here at the passenger side. You can see it's just as nice as the driver's. There's no headliner in this truck. It was made that way, so just a steel roof and a couple of visors. The dash, original and crack-free. You can see a speaker mounted in the dash as well, so you got door and dash speakers for this truck. Rising up out of the floor here is your shifter with a pattern ball for the 4-speed manual. Black boot, and the previous owner had wrapped it with this wrap and put a horn button here, and I believe this was for the non-operational trumpet horns up front. That could easily be removed, not a big deal. We left it on there in case somebody wanted to try and get those horns working again. Straight ahead of the driver, an OEM steering wheel, some nice faux wood trim, controls for cruise control, and we have not tested the cruise control to see if it operates. We rarely do on these older cars. You can see matching wood grain up on the dash for the gauge bezel, and in the center dash, the HVAC system and the stereo. As you can see, looking forward, somebody has mounted an aftermarket tachometer onto the steering column. A nice little touch. You got an 85 mile an hour speedometer, and again showing 61,788 actual miles per the title and the Carfax. Down below, switch for the lights, switch for the working 2-speed wipers, and you've got your usual 4 suspects here for gauges, all of which seem to work. Down below, mounted under the dash, right here we've got a Kelsey Hayes trailer brake, a yellow button that we can't figure out what it does, and a little black box right here. Don't know what that does either. We tried playing with them. We just couldn't figure these two out, but we know what the Kelsey Hayes trailer brake is. Moving over to the center dash, an AM, FM, push button Ford radio, works as it should. And down beneath, the HVAC controls, pumping out cold air, hot heat on demand with a decent fan. Just what the doctor ordered. Ahead of the passenger in the glove box, we've got an original owner's manual and some original paperwork. Always cool to have with one of these older trucks. Now, my favorite part of making any of these videos, I'm going to pause briefly, I'm going to get the key out, and we're going to start this baby up. And I have got the key out of my pocket finally. Clutch in, and listen to how nice this truck fires up from cold. Nice running diesel. See, your tachometer works. The only gauge I'm a little suspect of is the fuel gauge. I know there's some gas in here. Maybe if I try switching between the two tanks, maybe that'll make it go up a little bit. A titch. You see, it was a nice cold start. I'll show you the wipers work as they should. That's high, that's low. Stereo. Sounds good. And down here, I'll go ahead and flip it on the max AC, crank up the fan, and it is gale force wind coming out of these vents. Nice and chilly AC. There is so much to love about this F250. Versatile, in excellent condition, barely used. This truck, if you keep oil in it, keep putting gas in it, it's going to keep going wherever you point it for many, many, many years to come. Stylish, nice, and for the price, hard to beat. Let's go give a listen to the tailpipe, quick listen to the engine. Folks, if you've got any questions about this 1983 Ford F250 diesel, give us a call. Here at Cruisin Classics in Columbus, our number is 614-276-7355. We're happy to help you out with getting a shipping quote to transport this truck from our garage to your garage in an enclosed carrier. We can also hook you up with companies that'll get you lending on a classic vehicle like this. We work hand in hand with those companies for years and they do a great job. Or just call us with your questions, 614-276-7355 at Cruisin Classics in Columbus, Ohio. You can certainly hear that unmistakable diesel sound coming out from under that hood. Lots of possibilities, and again, a whole lot of truck for not a whole lot of money. Thank you for joining us today. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and ring that bell. We'll be back again tomorrow with something else cool.